Always feel weak after eating? Here's what every diabetic over 50 should know. You just finished lunch, maybe a turkey sandwich, a few grapes, and a little cookie you promised yourself you'd just nibble. But instead of feeling satisfied or energized, you feel like someone pulled the plug on your body. Your limbs go heavy, your eyes get foggy, and all you want to do is lie down. Sound familiar? If you're over 50 and living with type 2 diabetes, this isn't laziness. It's not just a food coma. And no, it's not just getting older. This could be your body quietly waving a red flag, a sign that your blood sugar isn't handling meals the way it used to, and that you may be experiencing something called reactive hypoglycemia, or a post-meal sugar crash. Most people shrug it off. They blame stress, poor sleep, or aging. But day after day, the pattern repeats. And here's the part no one tells you. This isn't just uncomfortable. It can be dangerous. Because these sugar dips don't just leave you tired, they can affect your brain, your heart, and even your long-term energy levels. If that hit close to home, go ahead and tap the like button. You're not alone. And you shouldn't have to keep guessing why your body feels this way. In this video, I'm going to break it down step by step. Why this happens, what foods are quietly contributing, how your meds, your age, and your meals all interact, and most importantly, what you can do right now from your kitchen to feel steady again. And if even one part of this clicks for you, I'd love to have you subscribe, because we dive into real-world tips for diabetics over 50 every week. No gimmicks, no scare tactics, just real solutions that work in real life. But we're just getting started, because in the next minute, I'll reveal the #1 meal mistake that leads to this kind of sudden fatigue after eating. It's common, it's sneaky, and chances are you've done it this week. You need to know this. Keep watching with me. 1. Why you feel weak after eating. Let's start with the question that brought you here. Why do I feel so weak, tired, or even dizzy after eating? It's unsettling, isn't it? You sit down for what you thought was a normal meal. Maybe it's just a bowl of rice, a sandwich, or some comfort food you've had for years. But not long after, your energy vanishes. You're lightheaded, maybe even a little shaky, and part of you wonders, is this just part of getting older? You're not imagining it. And more importantly, you're not alone. This is something I hear all the time from patients over 50 living with type 2 diabetes. Now here's what most people don't realize. There are 3 key reasons this keeps happening, and often they all work together. Reason 1, reactive hypoglycemia. Think of this as your body doing too much to fix a sugar spike. When you eat a meal high in simple carbs like white bread or sweetened drinks, your blood sugar can shoot up fast. But then your body releases a surge of insulin to bring it down. And sometimes it overcorrects. The result? A sudden drop in blood sugar that makes you feel weak, jittery, confused, or just completely drained. It's like a roller coaster, and that sharp descent is what knocks the wind out of you. If that sounds exactly like what you've been feeling lately, go ahead and tap the like button. It helps show others they're not alone either. Reason 2, high carbohydrate load. Here's a story I see play out all the time. Someone's trying to eat healthy, so they grab a bowl of oatmeal, a banana, maybe some juice. But what they don't realize is that combination can cause a massive glucose spike, especially if there's no protein or fat to slow it down. And for people over 50, your ability to recover from that spike isn't what it used to be. Your cells may be more resistant to insulin. Your digestion may be slower. So instead of stabilizing, your blood sugar crashes hard, and you're left with that foggy, sluggish feeling that can ruin your whole afternoon. That's why understanding how carbs behave in your body is a game changer. If this is helpful so far, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every week, we share insights like this that help diabetics over 50 feel better, without the overwhelm. Reason 3, medication timing. This one surprises people, but it's incredibly common. Let's say you take your insulin or oral diabetes meds at a set time, but your meal gets delayed. Or maybe you eat less than usual. Now your meds are working, but there's not enough sugar in your bloodstream to match. That mismatch can cause mild hypoglycemia, and it shows up as fatigue, brain fog, shakiness, or even nausea. And here's the thing. You might not even recognize it as low blood sugar at first. It just feels like you're off, or need a nap, but it's your body trying to keep itself upright without enough fuel. This is why it's so important to adjust your meds around your meals, and not the other way around. If someone you care about is managing diabetes and often feels tired after eating, share this video with them. It could help them understand something their doctor hasn't explained yet and bring them real relief. Now that we've uncovered the 3 hidden reasons why your energy crashes after eating, let's talk about what you can actually do about it. Because the best part is, this isn't just something you have to live with. There are real, practical steps, ones you can take today, to feel strong and steady after meals again. You need to know what they are. And one of them might surprise you, so keep watching with me. We're just getting started. Number 2. Simple at-home fixes. The good news, that drained, foggy feeling after meals, the one that keeps showing up uninvited, isn't something you're stuck with. You can take back control, and it doesn't require a complicated diet, a gym membership, or giving up every food you enjoy. It starts with just a few small, smart shifts. These are the same changes I recommend to patients over 50 living with type 2 diabetes, and time after time, I see them work. Tip 1. Balance your plate and steady your energy. Let me tell you about Susan. She's 62, living with type 2 diabetes, and she came to me frustrated. She said, "I eat what I'm supposed to, but I still feel awful after lunch." So we looked at her plate. Turns out it was mostly carbs, some bread, a little fruit, and a low-fat yogurt. Sounds healthy, right? But what she was missing was the balance, the foods that slow digestion and stabilize blood sugar. So here's the fix. Build every meal around 3 anchors. Lean protein, think chicken, eggs, or tofu. Healthy fats, like olive oil, nuts, or avocado. Non-starchy veggies, spinach, broccoli, cucumbers, or cauliflower. This combo doesn't just support your blood sugar, it protects your energy after every bite. If that story sounds like your own, hit like. It tells YouTube this is something others need to hear too. Tip 2. Cut back on fast carbs without feeling punished. Now let's talk about those harmless carbs that sneak into your day. White bread, sweetened drinks, that cookie with your coffee. Individually, they might seem small, but together, they create a sugar surge your body can't keep up with. The trick isn't to give them all up forever, it's to swap them smartly. Instead of white bread, go for whole grain or low-carb wraps. Trade soda or sweet tea for lemon water or herbal tea. Craving dessert? Try a few berries with walnuts, a combo that's sweet, satisfying, and blood sugar friendly. If you didn't know that pairing fruit with fat or protein could actually help stabilize sugar, hit subscribe. We go into these simple but powerful food tricks every week, and they add up fast. Tip 3. Eat smaller meals more often. Here's something no one tells you as you get older. Your metabolism changes, your digestion slows, and those 3 big meals you grew up with, they may not work for your body anymore. Instead, try eating 4 to 5 smaller meals throughout the day. Spacing your food out helps your blood sugar stay in range and keeps you from feeling like you need a nap at 2 p.m. One of my viewers recently shared, "I used to think snacking was bad, but now, with smaller meals, I feel like myself again." Sometimes, it's not about doing more, it's about doing things differently. Share this with someone you care about who might be stuck in old habits that no longer serve them. Tip 4. Time your meds and avoid the crash. Finally, let's talk meds. Because believe it or not, even if you're eating well, bad timing with medications can undo all your efforts. Here's what happens. You take your insulin or pills like usual, but you eat less than planned, or eat late. Now your medication is working, but your body has no fuel to match it. That mismatch causes a drop in blood sugar, and suddenly you're shaky, lightheaded, or just wiped out. The fix? Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about aligning your med schedule with your meals. And if you ever feel off, don't brush it off. Check your sugar right away. The sooner you respond, the easier it is to bounce back. Feeling empowered with this knowledge? Then this channel is for you. Go ahead and subscribe. We're building a space where experience, science, and simplicity meet. Now, I know these 4 steps might sound simple, but when your energy's been dipping every day and meals feel like a gamble, even a small shift can feel like a mountain. And that's okay, because the truth is, you've been doing your best with the tools you had. You've been trying to eat right, take your meds, and stay strong, but still ending up tired, frustrated, and wondering, why doesn't this get easier? If that sounds familiar, don't worry. What you're feeling is more common than you think, and it's time someone said out loud what many others are quietly going through too. Keep watching with me, because up next, I want to talk directly to that part of you that feels worn down, unseen, or just tired of trying so hard. You're not alone in this. 3. You're not alone. If you've been feeling frustrated lately, tired after every meal, struggling to understand what your body is doing and why it's so hard to feel normal again, let me say something clearly and from the heart. You are not alone. This isn't your fault. You're not weak, and you're definitely not failing at managing your diabetes. I've worked with so many people over 50, smart, responsible, caring people who still find themselves feeling confused, discouraged, even embarrassed by their body's ups and downs. But the truth is, your body has changed, and no one gave you the handbook. So you've been doing your best with what you knew, but the rules shifted, and it's okay to need help adjusting, because this isn't just about food or meds. It's about getting back a sense of control, peace, and energy in your daily life. I'm not here to sell you herbal teas or miracle powders. What I've shared today is based on real clinical insight and what I've seen work in real people, just like you. So if you've been feeling fatigue after meals, brain fog, sudden drops in energy, then maybe it's time to stop blaming yourself and start making small, smart changes that actually fit your life. You deserve to feel good after eating, not wiped out. If even one of today's tips made sense to you, try it this week and see how your body responds. And if you'd like more real advice like this, grounded, practical, and tailored to life after 50, go ahead and subscribe. You'll be the first to get the next tip, and you won't have to figure it all out alone. In the next video, we'll talk about how your morning routine quietly sets the tone for your entire day, and one habit that may be silently sabotaging your energy without you realizing it. Don't miss it, because small changes in the morning can shape your whole day. Until then, take care of yourself. You're not just managing diabetes, you're reclaiming your life. You're worth it.